What's going on, everyone? We're looking at some more truck crashes. Let's take a look. Okay, we got this pickup truck over here kind of trying to zip through stuff. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to the right thing. Hey, that happens sometimes where you're not paying attention. Okay, so this truck over here is following the merge lane all the way up into the end. And this one's going to be on the car because, like we talked about, insurance paid $1,600 to the semi, sideswiped my passenger fender hood while I had a small SUV on my left side and a black Dodge behind me. So he didn't have enough room to move over, and this is why it's the responsibility of the oncoming lane, the merge lane from the on-ramp to yield to the traffic that's going on, because they can't see on the other side of a semi-truck if they got other vehicles there and they can't get over. Okay, we got traffic slowing down up ahead. Okay, another situation of the lane ending and forcing your way over. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what happens here. It's getting loose, overcorrecting. You got 3 other vehicles involved because of one person's lack of judgment or not following the rules. Okay, this car is trying to move over to give this guy room and or get to this lane, which is exiting, or which isn't exiting. It's actually carrying on, and ends up not having enough room to move over and gets into the truck. Yeah, caused a larger accident. No one was hurt, luckily. Okay, running the lane up till it ends. And again, emerging traffic has to yield. The main lane of travel always has the right of way. Is he taking off? He's going over there. There's no way this truck's getting into this parking lot. Okay, another merge situation. Okay, traffic is stopped. Okay. So this vehicle that's recording, this is just unprofessionalism. Either that or he doesn't see this car because of the size of the hood. I can't really tell. It looks like it's a Freightliner. I would say Colorado or Coronado. And you don't hear any response from the truck either. So my guess is that due to the blind spot, the semi-truck didn't see that car. Rainy conditions, red everywhere, slowing down. Yep, got into it. Not sure how I got charged with accident. I was 7,900 going 57. Trooper told me I should have ditched the truck, high hit 1 instead of 3, and saved my life in the process by not ditching the truck. Who expects a car to be sitting in the hammer lane? I don't understand what's going on there. Yeah, I mean, you don't expect it, but you should. You know, you got rainy conditions, you got flashing lights everywhere. Whoa! Yeah, it's important to have dash cams. They can either be a positive or a negative depending on how you drive. It's probably a good idea to have it. This way, if something like this happens, you're covered. But if you're the one messing up and it's on dash cam, you're kind of screwed too. So.
Today I made a mistake. I didn't see a car coming. I pulled out. When I realized what happened, I stopped the gas because I didn't want them to have the same brakes. But the guy in the truck honks his horn, comes flying up beside me, starts giving me the middle finger. Well, I roll my window down because I'm going to apologize. It was my fault. What did Scoot do? Roll her window down to me. Come on! Come on!
Okay, somebody's talking on the phone.
What the hell? Stop! Roll your window. I said, what is this? She said, making my seat, Dad.
Traffic's backing up. Looks like that car up front was brake checking this car a little bit. And this guy got, I don't know what he was doing, obviously merging over when there wasn't enough room to. Okay, now he's frustrated about something. Pit maneuvers him. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Into the truck too. Holy crap, that's fatality, I'm guessing. Let's see what it says. The 72-year-old man died on impact. Oh, that's brutal. I don't even want to rewind that and watch it. There's no room on the interstate. If you have anger issues, do not drive a vehicle. If you can't control your anger, if somebody ticks you off and you want to go and act like this, you should be banned from driving a vehicle forever and probably put into a mental institution too. That's problematic. Yeah. Okay, truck trying to merge, car trying to merge, everybody's trying to merge because there's construction. Okay, so the frustrating part about this is there's signs all over the interstate leading up to construction saying that this lane ends in so many feet. You got the sign saying that it ends. People like to wait to the last minute, which in other countries there is what's called zipper merging, and basically if you're driving parallel, one person goes, then the next person goes, then the next person goes, then the next. Each lane comes in like zippers do on a jacket or whatever, and that's a great way to do it. But here in America, nobody likes that. Everybody's in a rush all the time, so they'll rush up there and just jump in, and people don't like to save enough room for that. Nobody ever does the zipper merge, so leave yourself enough room to where you can merge over in enough time to where you're not causing an issue there. Okay, another construction zone situation where the lane was going and then it split because of the construction. One thing to note here on this is the sunlight and that beaming off of these stripes and stuff in the road. It makes it difficult. Yep. Trucker Rams construction deletion, sleepy, or was the sun in his eyes? Yeah, a lot of times that does affect it, but just slow down, be careful if you got the sun in your eyes, or pull off for an hour, go get some breakfast. Yep, wait until the last minute to get in. Okay, and yep, now he's into the truck. Now she's into the truck. Correction, sorry. I'm in a hurry. I gotta go to work. Yeah. She received citations. Oh, that's the trucker. I thought that was a police officer.
Alarm.
Oh.
I got rear-ended. Holy shit, yes I did. State trooper finally arrived.
Yeah, you got to be careful. Again, cars don't really follow this as much, but a good word of advice from one trucker to another: try to develop your skill of predicting what's going to happen. You see red lights starting to pop up. Okay, slow it down. Lower your rate of speed. Try to get really good at predicting what's going to happen. If you have a situation like this, here's a wide open lane. People are going to want to try to get into it. This guy's going slow. He's got stuff in his trailer. My guess right off the gate, this car right here is going to cut in and run into the front of the truck. Yep. Yeah. Again, get pretty good at predicting what's going to happen. We got slow, rainy weather here. Either that or his windshield's fogged up. I'm guessing rainy. Okay, trying to merge over. Not really aware of the size of his vehicle either.
Okay, Garmin. Save video.
Got into the truck. Yeah, that's a weird thing. Because pickup trucks hauling campers or some of those giant pre-voiced buses, those don't have to have a CDL for if you're not driving it commercially. So anybody with zero experience driving huge vehicles like that can hop into it and just go for it and not understand height restrictions, the width of their vehicle, and it does cause some issues out there.
Take exit 24. Lower Azusa Road.
Okay, we got flags here. This means this is an oversized vehicle. He's got flags here on the front of his truck. I'm sure he's got some oversized load signs up. So these are just saying that it's a wide vehicle. Another merging over. It's the responsibility of the oncoming traffic to yield to the traffic that's there.
Exit 24. Lower Azusa Road. North Angela Street and then turn left in 0.3 miles.
Okay, also if you're in this situation, this is kind of sideways here. It's not the end of the world to ride the shoulder for a few minutes. If you're running out of room to merge, if you get on that shoulder, as long as there's no guardrails or anything, the shoulders are a safe spot to be. Ride that shoulder for a little bit, keep your signal on, merge over when you can. If you get stuck like that, you can ride on the shoulder. It's not going to hurt your vehicle. Okay, people trying to merge in here. Somebody flew up on the shoulder there too. Yeah, again, same thing here. There's plenty of room on that shoulder to ride that out, or you can come to a stop with as slow as this traffic is and wait for a time to get in. Okay.
Current loop video is now locked.
Problem. Okay, so this sign is for this lane right here. This one is the only one that's supposed to exit. However, this truck is, it takes more time for a trucker's trailer to follow suit. So it's called off-tracking. The trailer tires do not follow the same path as what the tractors do. So you got to turn wide in order to make turns, especially right turns because there's less room versus a left turn. So he was probably trying to stay wide, and this car rushed up on his side.
Current loop video is now locked.
That being said, the trucker did not have his turn signal on. My car was struck by a big truck making a legal turn from the left lane. It's not illegal to turn from the left lane if you're indicating that you're trying to turn from the left lane. Trucks need more room to do that. Let's take one more look just to make sure I'm right and didn't see a turn signal. If he's indicating it, gave plenty of time that he was indicating it. He did not. So yep, he should have had his turn signal on, and then he would have been in the right. Going slow, letting people have enough time to signal your intention so they know what you're trying to do there. Yeah, we've talked about it in other videos. One lane at a time. I understand that this is a safe spot to pull off, but you cut off this whole lane for not really much of a reason. Okay, speeding, stop. What we got here? Lane ends. Let's back it up a little bit, see if there was one more. Okay, speed limit's 55 miles an hour. Give me a second so I can see what... I don't think I can see what the speed of the truck is here. But either way, there's multiple signs in a construction zone. If there's a lane going to be ending, it lets you know ahead of time. My guess is this car's rushing up to try to beat the punch. He's going to end up getting into the barrels or getting into the truck. Cause,
The match to the mask that was described by
yep, pink, pink,
people who
pink,
had
pink,
witnessed
pink,
the
pink,
attack
pink, pink,
that.
pink,
And
pink,
one
pink,
witness
pink, pink.
actually recalled
Yep,
seeing
getting into these
something
cones and also into the truck.
and as you can see, there's
Again,
red.
we've had, this is a common theme for this video. Main lane of travel has the right of way. Main lane of travel has the right of way.
And it's definitely pretty bright. Now,
Flashing, trying to get him to pull off so they can exchange information. Okay, another lane ending over here. This car is forcing his way more than one lane at a time and ends up causing an issue. Okay, so box truck merges over when this truck's going faster. The truck reacted in a pretty decent time, getting on his brakes. Okay, and he was going for 2, so either way he was going to be sideways and it was going to be a problem. A real quick idea, and it's up to your discretion if you can do both at the same time. Make the priority safety versus honking on your horn. I know it seems like a good idea to honk the horn, but what's going to happen is that driver is going to slow down even more and start checking his surroundings. Where's that horn coming from? Where's that horn coming from? And not worrying about making his turn as well. So I hardly ever use my horn. I use my horn more for honking for kids that are doing the pump the arm thing than what I do for traffic situations. My main priority is getting to a stop, using an out to get to a safe spot. That's my priority versus getting on the horn. Okay, merging. 1, 2, all at the same time. Take one lane at a time when you're merging. Never got a plate or an update. Yeah, so the trucking company or the driver and his trucking company is stiffed with the bill of that because there's no responsibility to fall on. Yeah, coming to a stop pretty quickly. Okay, we're taking an exit here. Somebody's going to try to rush in. This happens all the time. All the time. You can be sitting in the exit lane for, 5-10 minutes just waiting for the traffic to slowly move, especially if there's a stoplight up here versus a stop sign where you can take the time to go. People wait to the last minute. This is something that's very predictable. And instead of being a hard guy, just slow down, leave enough space to let them get in because people are going to be stupid no matter what. Luckily, he's pulling off and he's on dash cam. He's going to be responsible for that.
Where's politicians? Look out for miners.
Meow.
Not just miners on an island somewhere. Lord, we got.
Yep. It looks like he ran a stop sign here. Yep, there's a stop sign right there. And got into the side of the truck. Both of the truck and trailer were transported to the hospital. Oh man. It's so hard to tell in this video what's going on. Let me take a look now that I've seen it once. I know this isn't really much of a live reaction, but let's see if I can figure out what happens here. Okay. Got it. Okay. So this car was merging on from the interstate and just kind of cut through everything. Got in front of the truck, got T-boned. Driver was seriously hurt, taken to a local hospital. Yeah, truck versus car. Truck wins. Same thing there. Luckily, she was able to drive off. Oh, man. I don't know how. Okay, again, we just talked about this in a previous video. What's going to happen here? Anybody? Anybody? There's going to be somebody to come in and try to snag this spot at the last minute. Or there's going to be a truck that rear ends you. The semi was totaled. This semi totaled my car and tried to say that it was my fault. He tried to say I cut him off from his right and he never saw me. I didn't see that in the video, but it could have been edited. Let's rewind just a hair here. Yeah, it didn't look like he cut him off. But again, it very well could have been edited. You didn't see the front of it. But most likely, you know, he wasn't paying attention and got into the back of him. The worst part of all this is that in Quebec is a no-fault province. I couldn't even sue him for anything. And since I've only had the car for approximately 3 months, I still have a... Oh, that really stinks. Okay. Yep, try to make the turn too quick, it looked like. Let's back it up here. Yep, turning too quick. Looks like the steering wheel got away from him a little bit too there. Okay, there's a car coming. Oh, wedged himself up underneath of that. Just some bumps and bruises. Again, merging over. Got it. Yeah, not enough room to merge over. You gotta pay attention to what you're doing. Okay, so we got, this is one of the few actual truck stop accidents. I'd figure there'd be a lot more in these. Okay, so obviously this truck is the one recording. So there's a bit of a blind spot from both perspectives, this truck and this truck. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this truck is in the way here and blocking the view from both. So that's an unfortunate situation that happens. You just got to be careful out there. All right, everybody, I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. And if you wouldn't mind leaving me a subscribe, I greatly appreciate it. All right, thanks. Bye.